Woman plunged into a living nightmare after boyfriend she met on Instagram hid a dark secret. More after this. Hello everyone and welcome back to AFG's Point of View, where I give you my analysis on the most popular topics in the world today. In today's video, we have a woman who regrets her decision about meeting a man on Instagram. Before I dive into the details of the video, if you're new here, welcome. Welcome to AFG's Point of View. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button as well. For more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. I'm diving in. A woman's relationship with Omar White, whom she met on Instagram, turned into a living nightmare as she hid his violent past and subjected her to physical and emotional abuse. White controlled every aspect of her life, causing physical injuries, damaging her belongings, and isolating her from friends and family. After police intervention, White was sentenced to 4 years in prison and a restraining order, while the victim is left traumatized and struggling to rebuild her life. And that was a summary of the actual story itself. I'll put the link in the description, that way you can read the entire story, word by word, verbatim, in your own leisure, at your own time. I don't want to keep you here too long. It's the same kind of, story I've talked about many occasions, and I'm about to revisit it again. First and foremost, we have a woman who met a guy on Instagram, online. They ended up, getting to know each other a little bit. Soon thereafter, she moved him in. She saved up about $10,000. She was doing what she had to do as far as working. Everyone loved her. Great woman, great catch for a man, and she did everything she was supposed to do. She had a tight-knit family. Everything was great. And then she met this man online. That was the chink in her armor, because when she met this gentleman, he ended up wanting to control every aspect of her life. Okay? Ladies, you got to be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? Because you meet a guy online. Oh, he's so cute. He's so, he talking his talk and gonna have the perfect words, the perfect, outfits on, the look, the everything that you're looking for. Oh my God, he's just so wonderful and great. A lot of you women out here like a guy that, keep it gangster, a rough guy, you know what I'm saying, scruffy, he's that determines that he's a man, because he's rough and he's just big and tough. Somebody like myself, which I'm not rough, I'm not big and tough, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm tough. Let me rephrase that. It's not that I'm not big and tough. I am big and tough, but not in that sense of the word. As far as, the roughneck and just swinging and beating up on people, I don't need to do all that, you know what I'm saying? I'm considered what you would call a nice guy. And most women don't like nice guys, although that's what they preach. Oh, I need me a nice guy that's gonna come along and sweep me off my feet, and everything is gonna be wonderful and great, and we're gonna live happily ever after. I call cap, okay? Number one, a woman, I'm gonna say her job as a woman is always about nurturing, fixing things, you know what I'm saying, relationship-wise, when you're taking care of kids. Before I continue on, if y'all hear some kids screaming and all that, hollering and all that, there's a daycare that's right next door to me, okay? So I'm kind of, it's a lot of interference with the kids and all that, So hopefully I can kind of drown the noise out, but if you hear it, don't get alarmed. There's no kids in the background getting beat up and all stomped out or whatever. They just outside on a nice sunny day playing, you know what I'm saying? But let me get back to my story. So the young lady, she thinks this guy is like, so wonderful and great. And I see that a lot. There's a lot of women out here They nurturers, you know what I'm saying? They want to fix things. They want to, hey, I'm going to change this man. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. One, you can't change a man. Ladies, would you please stop doing this, okay? Stop fooling yourself thinking that you can change a man. You cannot change a man. Ladies, okay? You cannot change a man, okay? It's impossible. He's a grown-ass man with habits, motives, his attributes, everything is being shaped and molded by his neighborhood, his family genes, whatever's going on with his family. I don't know not one man that was shaped by a woman, okay? Unless it was a young boy growing up, and his mom and his grandmom and his aunts were all in his life. He really didn't have any males in his life, so he had them. And as he's growing up, he's getting older. They're kind of like shaping him and, molding him, whatever. A man that's already fully grown, 21 years old, he out on his own doing his thing. Now you're going to come along and you're going to sit there and say, well, he going to do this, he going to do it. Stop. Just stop while you're ahead. It's never, ever, 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 ever going to work. Okay? You're going to end up like this young lady, getting beaten and bruised because you telling him, no, I want to do this. He going to call you out of your name and smack the you ever loving you know what out of you, okay? Then you're going to try to fight back. Then he going to get pissed. Then he going to hit you again. It's the same song. Stop chasing these dudes. Yeah, he may have a persona of a gangster, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand what that whole persona of the gangster for a woman, especially mostly ethnic women. I see a lot of black women, you know what I mean? I see a lot of Spanish women. They like that kind of, that kind of dude, you know what I'm saying? You don't see other cultures, you know what I'm saying? Especially like, Indians, you don't really see white women. They're not chasing the roughneck. They're not chasing that. Why would you want to be a roughneck? Like, it just seems to me that ethnic people, and I'm ethnic, okay? Black, Spanish, Mexican, and people with that ethnicity and all that kind of stuff, African American people, in general, they got the game backwards, they got it twisted. They're confused, okay? I feel like a number was done to them, and as time went on through life, we just all ended up being a certain way, and now we're twisted, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a permanent thing. We're not completely done. We're not completely out of it, you know what I'm saying? We can change if we really want to change, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we always reaching for the wrong shit, okay? Flat out, you know what I'm saying? And for me, as a black man, I don't like seeing that, you know what I'm saying? I'm tired of seeing us saying, oh, I need to keep it gangster, you know what I'm saying? I'm a thug, you know what I'm saying? No snitching, all these little catchphrases and all that kind of stuff. That's just shit right there that's gonna keep you down, okay? Now, am I a snitch? Am I gonna run ahead and tell somebody, no, I ain't no snitch. Listen, what you do is what you do. But if you did somebody fucking wrong, okay? And I know you did something wrong, yo, they did you dirty, bro. Like, fuck that shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. Excuse my French, but now, it's starting to, heat up in here, because it's just like when you hear so many different catchphrases, oh, I want a thug. Okay, well, guess what? You get yourself a thug, and I hope he beat the fuck out of you every single day, okay? So you can wake the fuck up and maybe get that thought process out of your head, because you don't need that. You don't need that. You need someone with some common sense, someone that's going to school, getting an education, trying to better themselves. Why is it that you got to go through all this bullshit? Get to 40, 45, now you want to change your life. Maybe I should just do it like this. You should have been did it like that. Stop being out on the street, chasing the thugs, living the fast life, doing all that extra goofy shit. This is the reason why my community is jacked up as it is. And people that don't look like us can come in our community, say what they want to say, do what they want to do, shake the whole thing up, and guess what? Now we all scattered all over the place, and now we lost and left looking stupid. Because we uneducated, okay, and we don't get it. You know what I'm saying? And like this lady, she goes after this dude. Now he's hiding shit on Instagram. You know what I mean? He gonna play the part. If you online, I'm gonna play the part until you see me. And then I see what you got. You know what I'm saying? You never heard of people doing online dating, and then you go meet somebody, and then you go on a date, and they bring you back to the crib, or you say, hey, let's go to my crib, especially if it's a female. Most of the time, it's usually with a female. And she'll say, I want to go back to your spot. They go back to your spot. In the meantime, she, you know, you might say you got to go to the bathroom, or she got to go to the bathroom. Then she get the address or whatever. She may have them cats. She may have an iPhone, and she may tell them, listen, I'm going to share my location. Follow me over to the spot. You get to the spot. You get to the crib, next thing you know, as soon as you open the door, you got a couple of dudes right there with a gun taped to your neck. Run that. It ain't sweet out here, man. That's why I'm like, I don't understand. When I see stories like this and people get beat up, listen, it's unfortunate that it happened to her and the way it happened, right? But I don't feel bad for it. I don't. You deserve everything you fucking get. Because you see stories like this and people see this all the fucking time. Now, granted, I'm older. She's a younger lady, you know what I'm saying? So granted, you may not have known, or you might be thinking, it can't happen to me. Yes, it can happen to you. You're not special. You're no one different. Your ass can get taken out just like the next person. We gotta wake up, y'all. We gotta wake up. I'm sorry, we gotta wake up. When you see stuff like this, people hide shit all the time on the internet. The internet is a deep, dark place where people hide and act like they're one thing, but turn around and be a completely different thing. You got dudes over here. That's why the whole term Twitter fingers, okay? Oh, you the toughest dude in the whole wide world. Yeah, because you're behind that damn screen. You wouldn't be doing that shit if you was in front of somebody. See, I don't engage in all that kind of stuff, you know what I'm saying? If I'm from the old school, some shit jump off, you just gotta go face to face and head on. Ain't a whole bunch of Instagram arguing on it. We ain't doing all that. Let the females do all the screaming and hollering and arguing. Ain't nobody got time for all that. That's a woman thing, you know what I'm saying? All the arguing, back and forth, bickering. No, we ain't doing all that. You know what I'm saying? So he turns and takes all her fucking money, wipes her out and everything. Now, it's a good thing the cops intervened and got the lady and, you know, got my man and cuffed him up. You know, he going for 4 years, but that's 4 years of your life gone and you lost the money and you on probation. So then you might clean your act up and might get right. What's to say this dude not going to show up in her life 7 years from now? Then what? I'm sorry, you know, I didn't mean to do it. Meet up with you again next time you slice your throat. Stop trusting people that you meet on the internet. This is the bottom line. Stop trusting people that you meet on the freaking internet. Okay? You letting them in your house and you have no clue of their background or what's going on with them at any way, shape, form, or fashion. You don't know how their past life went. You don't know what they're doing right now. Okay? So when you allow people to come into your home, your safe space, okay, and intervene and interrupt what you're doing, and then now make your safe space become a dangerous place, it is what it is. Do I have sympathy for the young lady? I do. But part of me is just like, you get what you get. Stop moving these fucking dudes in. They're not bringing shit to the table. Why you can't be in a relationship? He here, you there. Why must you have a person that lives with you? Why? Why do you need that person to live with you? I don't get it. But I digress. With that being said, if you like what you've heard, please don't hesitate to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the like button as well to bring more awesome, loving, and wonderful people over, similar to yourself. All my normal subscribers, thanks for coming back. All my new subscribers, welcome. Welcome to AG's Point of View. Do me a huge favor. Hit that like button and hit the share button. Those two right there come in conjunction. It'll help me out. It'll help you out. We'll all get closer. We'll all get to know each other. We'll have a conversation in the comment section. I try to come back and hit y'all back, you know, whenever I can. I'm doing a lot of things. So if I don't send you a message, please forgive me. I'm working on getting back to that. So, but in the meantime, between time, come check me out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube Shorts. I'm all over the internet, y'all, so you can't miss me. ABGs_POV. Type it up in the Google search bar. Voila, you got yours truly. So I thank y'all for coming out and watch the video. I love every single one of y'all, and please do me a huge favor. Use common sense and be careful out there. I love y'all. Peace.